guys, it's Arielle here.
And Jason.
From Fix My Books, and today we are going to talk about how to get free tax returns.
Yes. We could charge money, but, this is just a good way for people to get their return done for free, to make sure that it's filed and get that statute of limitations running like we've talked about in other videos.
Okay, so how do you get this done? There's something called the Community Volunteer Income Tax Program by the CRA. So they do this every year, and they provide trainings to volunteers. They also provide the tax prep software, which is UFile, to volunteers so they can file the tax returns for people. And if you're thinking, hey, why would anyone volunteer and do this?
So a lot of people actually do volunteer. So experienced CPAs, non-experienced CPAs, accountants, tax preparers, that kind of thing, just looking to get experience on doing a basic tax return. People in university. So it's very common if a university has a bunch of accounting students and they want to get practice filing a tax return, this is one of the ways they would do that.
We actually did this.
Yeah.
So when I graduated my bookkeeping certificate and I was getting started, I actually joined the Community Volunteer Income Tax Program because I wanted to get some tax experience. But not only that, I wanted to make sure that I was doing things correctly, that someone else was also going to check my work.
And then she realized she doesn't like doing tax returns.
Yeah, so I stuck with bookkeeping because I didn't enjoy it. So these can be done in person or virtually. So the virtual thing started during COVID.
Yeah, it didn't exist before. Before you'd have to line up in a big queue and everyone just kind of gives the T4, bang, 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 process the tax return, the T1, and then see you later.
Yeah. Okay. So just because it's free doesn't mean like you can just go and be like, oh.
Yeah, so all those people that are number 2, and number 3 got this self-employment income, business income, or you got like some complicated tax return situation which you're trying to, you don't want to pay for. This isn't for you. You have to pay for that.
Okay. So this is only when you have modest income and a simple tax situation. From what I remember, the household income should be $35,000 or less. That's what they were saying. Like, don't quote me on that, but like it's going to be around that range.
Yeah, it's probably gone up from inflation, but it's low. You'd just have probably 1 to 2 people in the household. And they'll be applying for benefits, that kind of thing. But they wouldn't have excessive self-employment income, or they're not running a small business. They don't have rental income. They don't own multiple properties.
Yeah, so you are not allowed to have interest income over $1,000. You have no capital gains or losses, no bankruptcy in the tax year or the previous tax year if you need to file that as well.
So who is this really perfect for? This is perfect for students, because students are very likely not going to be owning property, so they don't have rental income.
They're not working full time.
They're not working full time. They are not so they might not breach the cap. They probably don't run a small business on the side. They're not looking at their investments. They're not trading or anything like that. Then they're not bankrupt.
Yeah. And obviously, like, no deceased person. So if this is like the final return.
Yeah, the final return. You can't be doing
them.
A final return for the volunteer program.
Okay. So you also are not allowed to have any foreign property and no foreign income except those who receive U.S. Social Security benefits.
Yeah, so even pensioners as well. This may be good for pensioners that don't own many assets.
So I hope this helps you guys in just like figuring out if this is a good fit for you. We see some people who come to us and they're like, oh, like I really need help with my taxes.
Yeah, because they see our videos and they're struggling with their tax situation, but unfortunately, like, they can't afford doing a tax return.
This is a good way to get your tax return filed for free if you meet the eligibility requirements.
Yeah, so we actually refer quite a few people to this simply because, like, we want them to file They may not or may not be able to afford it. Plus, their tax situation is actually very simplistic. They don't need us to go and do their tax return for them. They can get one of these people to do it. They're just a bit confused as to what they need to do on a tax return.
Exactly. So we have included links in the description below to find a tax clinic in your area. And once again, this is Arielle
And Jason
from Fix My Books. Have a great day.